Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's your favorite neighborhood Smango from QuakeFans.net, and you're listening to another episode live over on YouTube of Quake Fans Radio. Wake up every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. with some Arena FPS news. Now, next Saturday, I might not be live, but I will make sure there's something up at 8 a.m. But we will see how that goes. How is everybody this morning? I'm doing okay. I am doing okay. If you've never been here, welcome. Welcome to Quake Fans, the Quake Fans YouTube channel. Quake Fans Radio actually goes on podcast. I usually take care of that Sundays. Sunday. Sometimes I take care of it. Sometimes it's according to how fast YouTube renders this too, and how busy I am. Sometimes I'm just like, I've actually forgot to put it on. I forgot to upload it to. I have plumb forgot to upload it to the podcast before. But as always, guys, here is our offer. Everybody needs a keyboard. Everybody needs a big mouse pad to play Arena FPS, especially in the modern era. Everything's just bigger. Like your resolution's bigger. You need more room. You can't keep tracking that LG without a big mouse pad. And you need a nice keyboard. If you head over and you go to your little web browser and you type in bit.ly/QF keyboard, you can get an awesome Corsair keyboard and gigantic mouse pad. Now, this doesn't come with a mouse, so you will have to buy your favorite mouse. I haven't covered one yet. I'm not sure what to get or what to recommend you, but everybody usually just has so many different opinions about mice and when it comes to FPS. But anyway, this is an Amazon affiliate link, so just throwing that out there. If you want to support Quake Fans and you need a new keyboard and mouse pad, why not just get a combo? Why not just get a combo? I would greatly appreciate it. Everybody would appreciate it. You'll appreciate it. And we all win. That's the only way you can support Quake Fans right now is through Amazon affiliation. And that's it. On to the rest of the show. Oh man, we got so many things to talk about. I tell you what. So this show's gonna be mostly over Zoot, Xavier DeHorn. I think I'm saying that right. I'm probably not saying that right. In his recent Twitter drama, I kind of hate that I'm the only one that touches on this drama news. I'm not really a drama-centered guy. I think drama's funny most of the time. And I honestly just think this is funny. Like, I'm trying not to choose any sides on this. I'm just trying to lead it. Let the listener or whoever sees this decide this. But we're going to cover Zoot, some Twitch streamers you probably watch on Twitch.tv for Quake Champion stuff. Another Warsaw. I don't know really if it's Warsaw or Warsaw. I think it's Warsaw because it's SOW. Sal. and a cool Quake clown I come across. So, hopefully you can see my screen after this. Yes, sir. Well, if you go over to Twitter, I have recently retweeted this. So if you find the Quake fans official Twitter, it's at fansquake, because for some reason somebody has Quake fans. Okay, but anyway, I recently tweeted this, and Zoot, man, this thread gets so salty. It is crazy how salty it gets. Like, Quake pros going at each other, or I don't know. Like, I'm thinking most of it is just people poking at each other a little bit, but there is some definite salt in the later thread here. So Zoot Xavier Dorn at This Is Zoot, out of 67 EU/CIS at Quake Pro matches over stage 1 and 2, players who ban 2 champions have a 61.2% win rate and 62.5% in just stage 2. There is a 61.9% win rate for EU/CS in Americas in stage 2 alone. So let me try to break this down as best as I can. He's saying whoever wins the coin flip and gets the ban 2 champions has the higher percentage win rate, which is something to consider. I mean, let's be honest. Like, that is something to consider. And the pros should probably look at that a little closer. Like, how big advantage is it that you're banning 2 champions? I don't, I don't really have opinion on it. I'm not a Quake pro. Like, I don't ban champions unless it's with my buddies, like Nukist or something. We're playing duels, and we use Grinder, which was developed by Genic. I don't know why Quake Champions doesn't implement this. If I don't know why they don't do this from the start, really. Like, if you want, the time limit duel queue, you're just trying to find one person fast and get a duel in. I guess in a tournament setting, there's no. This is what they do. They ban champions. They ban maps. So just to give you a little heads up, if you don't know what's going on here, they go on to say this demonstrates a significant advantage based on the outcome of the coin flip. I hope we can look for a change in pick/ban rules ahead of the upcoming major event in Katowice. I think I said that right. I probably butchered that, but it's Katowice. To note, I only have 67 matches in the initial statistics since some data I could not get a hold of. So, he has the data. Zoot has the data. He has the data on this, guys. That's the joke. I mean, everybody's poking fun at him about that. He has the data. But on a serious note, I mean, that's something to kind of consider. Looks like Genic was like the first one to kind of, I don't know. I hate Twitter how it's like you have to go to each little thing. Not to break it down any further, but I wonder how often the lower seed won the cost versus winning. Would take a while. But anyway, you get the gist of this. So some of the pros jump in here. Genic said I've won 4 coin flips and lost 4 matches. Math doesn't check out. Exactly, you're destroying the stats, Zoot was saying. So they're just kind of playing back and forth. Genic says, you may see me as number 20, but trust that I'm making big plays in other aspects of Quake Pro League. Free Genic, like father, like son, free everyone, Brick says. Brick was he still plays Quake Champions, I think. I'm not sure. I don't even know if he's competing in the Challengers League. Oh, then VF Serious. This was a little salty. How's your choking career going? That was directed at Genic. Genic says, you know, if I was a CS player, Team Liquid would be signing me. Anyway, that's a little salt. Here's Nosfa. I don't think it matters too much. The format is good. If you lose coin toss, you pretty much pick the third map and ban a champion for it. Zoot's reply. Statistically, it matters a lot. If you remove Rafa stats, suddenly in stage 2, it's a 70.5% win rate for the player that bans 2 champions. At this point, it doesn't matter what people think. It's backed by numbers demonstrating how one-sided it is. Bam! Right there is where Zoot just grabs his, thing and just slaps it down on the table. And he's like, listen, guys, the data right here. He goes, he just slaps it on there. That's what happens now. Then everybody gets salty. In my opinion, using online matches as reference is not ideal. You know better than me that some people take a different approach on LAN matches, and the main factor isn't even the zero ping, but players taking the game more serious, practicing prior to the event, and actually trying to win. Blah, blah, blah. I really don't understand what you're saying. Then the great Rafa shows up. I've been waiting with bated breath all morning after there's just a solution. Isn't obviously to remove the third ban. I think the topic of pick/ban system is a lengthy discussion in itself. And when you do get to ban somebody's 2 champions, you are getting to say if you was playing Rafa and you wanted to ban his 2 best champions, which I think he's pretty good with probably all of them, but that's why you have to get good with all of them. But his 2 best ones is probably Visor and maybe Ranger. I'm not sure, but Visor for sure. So if you get the ban Rafa's Visor, you do have a chance at that with the last pick. Like, you will get to ban one of his champions at least if you lose the coin flip, is what they're saying. But if you get to ban 2 of them, and he like Rafa gains an advantage because he's good with all champions. Trying to make sense here. He gets a bigger disadvantage if you get to ban 2 of his best champions. You know what I'm saying? That's all Zoot's saying. Like, I get that. But the pros kind of like that, I guess, too. Like, they say it's not bothering them. Here's what Shane Hendrickson says. The bans lead to more champion diversity. Quake is at one of its best points in terms of balance and champion usage across the board. Getting rid of the third ban will result in certain champs being picked more than others, since it's best of 3 and not best of 5 format. The most fair way to do it is to have bans at the start, if at all, forcing diversity ahead of leveling. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to get to the salt. Did they delete it? Oh no, they deleted it, didn't they? I think they deleted it. There was something somebody said. It was Chain. I think it might go to Rafa's. Where did it go? We're gonna try to find this. We're gonna try to find this. It's somewhere. Here we go. It continues on somewhere else. This thread is so hard to follow. Look at it. Look, I had to go to a different thread. So Chain is the one that gets kind of bent out of shape over this. No, first it's Rafa. Man, this is so hard to follow, guys. It really is. Try to stick with me here. So Chain jumps in somewhere. Trying to find it. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm trying to find it. for you guys on podcasts and radio and just listening. Let's see, Chain. Where does Chain jump in? So Rafa and Zoot go back and forth for a bit. For some reason, this doesn't show up. I have no idea in the original thread. So I have retweeted this out too earlier during the week. Right here, change up. In my opinion, counter picking is that big in QC. Most picks are good on most maps, regardless of the opponent's pick. As a player who only bans once, therefore picks first twice, you can beat on anyway. That's true. So he's making that. He's making the other point. Is that the other player gets to choose first twice, so he gets to choose his favorite champion. I mean, you could pick somebody else's favorite champion. Now, you still get the ban, but kinda. Because they can't play the same champion, you know? If the champion's picked, they can't play that champion, that map, or one that's already been played or banned. So this is the argument. It makes sense. This is what we're arguing about. I also don't think 67 games is enough to make conclusions. We'll be interested to see what happens in Katawas. I have over 150 games of data. Oh, here comes Zoot again. He's just flopping it around. Anyway. Not convinced 150 games of data at 60% win rate is significant enough to merit a change. Opponent pairing / skill is different throughout those 150 games. If you wanted that 60% to be anything of a fact, you need those 150 matches to be between the same two evenly matched players. If the data was, Zoot says, if the data was even out over time, I would agree with you, but it isn't what is happening. Right here, this is where it starts getting a little salty. It is not a fact. You are also arguing based on how you feel about the system, just like me. Smiley face. No one has facts. We are sharing opinions. Zoot, I'm arguing based on some data that is available. This is in addition to my initial thought that the system doesn't appear to be fair. Shane, again, I'm saying there's no data available that should be brought to this debate. You are endorsing your opinion and flawed data. Zoot's data. Meaningless, your opinion is well, but the data isn't. Oof. Just because you say it is invalid doesn't mean it is, Zoot says. Well, then prove that it's valid. I've provided data, you haven't. You're simply disagreeing because you personally like the system for what it is. I like several features in the present system. Blah, 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 blah. So, I mean, guys, you can come read this yourself. Right here's where it gets salty again. Chain says, my whole point is that the stats mean nothing, LOL. You're defending a system which offers player A 2 bans. So this is where Zoot breaks it down just a tad bit further. You're defending a system offers player A 2 bans and 2 counter picks. Player B gets 1 ban and 1 counter pick. You only need to describe the format to understand that it's fundamentally broken, and that's only the start. At the end of the day, it's a poor reflection on you. Oh, there it is. There it is. Reference says, completely left out. The second player gets to choose 2-3 maps since they get to decide with the last map banned. Don't leave out the information. You're going to insult someone. See? Yo. What's up? What's up, Biffold? How are you, brother? So this is where Rafa gets in there, and they have a little back and forth. So I mean, they're both making the points. This is the whole argument. This is the whole argument between the tournament bans and maps, and the one player gets to choose the maps and ban, and the other player gets to choose the champions and ban. So the real argument is, what gets the bigger benefit? Do you get the bigger benefit of banning 2 champions? Or do you get the bigger advantage by picking your 2 favorite maps. They both matter big time. I mean, let's be honest. Like, if I have to play on my crappiest map, I'm probably not going to win no matter who I play. That's just the way it is. And that's what they're saying. And, they get salty. And they go back and forth for a little bit, and then it just kind of dies off. But anyway, that is the Zoot versus Quake Pro League Part 2. Part 1 was whenever he, him and Sib went at it. I do have that somewhere. Who chooses the map? Biffled on YouTube says who chooses the maps is advantage. The maps makes the differential. I kind of agree with that too. Like, it's hard to really. I mean, banning somebody's champion that they're the best with is a big advantage too. That's the argument here on Twitter. I'm not sure. I mean, what really is the answer? That's the main point of this. Zoot says he has data saying that the coin flip matters. The person who gets the Bantu champions usually wins 60% of the time. And he has the data. So I don't know. It's funny. Everybody's getting bent out of shape of it, but it might need to be addressed a little bit. I don't know. At least it's been brought up. I will give Zoot that. The Quake pros are definitely salty though. They seem to like the format, and I believe it was Plague System says, like, listen, dude, if the players like the format, then why bother it? And that's really true. Like, I don't think any of the Quake pros are actually salty over it. So when you get the ban 2 maps, that's a pretty distinct advantage too. So, moving on. That was a long segment. I apologize for that. So there is some Twitch streamers you should watch that still stream on Twitch. There's not as many as there used to be, especially since last year. The 2 I've been watching lately, besides the pros. I mean, the pros, Rafa, of course, and all those guys. You should probably watch them, but if you like Athena, then you should definitely check out Hailstorm. Hailstorm TTV. He is actually going to work on a guide for Athena, and we're going to share that out on QuakeFans.net. And the other streamer is Plague Season. I think he's coming back to Twitch, so definitely check those guys out. Pretty fun, entertaining to watch. I know Hailstorm, all he focuses on is Athena. So, if you are an Athena player, you probably should. You definitely want to watch him. You'll probably learn something. He's wild whenever he's playing. Swinging all around. In Plague Season, he's just a cool dude. So, he duels every now and then. He's just entertaining to watch, and if you like hardcore death metal, then you definitely like Plague. Yeah. Everybody's kind of gone. The originals of the Twitch streamers are gone. There's also, besides the known tournament holders like Rocket Jump Zone and State of Quake. I mean, there's not many people streaming anymore that I actually enjoy. I used to like watching Death. He was pretty good. Sib's technically still a pro, and he's about the only one in America that still gets viewers. But he gets so frustrated when he's playing Quake Champions. Like it's kind of sad to watch in a way. Then it's like I don't know. I don't know what he's got some kind of mental block when it comes to Quake Champions. Do you? Oh, this is a good question. I'm glad you brought that. I knew there was something else I wanted to talk about. do you think about the rumor about the full release of the game this year? So there was a person on the Quake Champions subreddit. Shout out to those Quake mods, Quake Champions subreddit mods. They're the best. Not really. Anyway, so there's a rumor. Well, it wasn't. I don't know what it was. There was a Quake Champions review by some bigger YouTuber. I think he done a Quake Champions review. And like in the first 5-10 minutes, I started really questioning this guy because he's like, well, the game comes out fully this year. And I'm like, where in the world did he get this information? The motherlode, what's up? So this Quake Champions review comes out on the Quake Champions subreddit. He done an okay job on some of the parts of the review. He didn't, like, you could tell probably he didn't really play the game during closed beta. He didn't talk about all the changes that's happened. And he said the game's going to be released in 2020 this year. Like this information is nowhere. And so I asked a simple question on the subreddit. I'm like, where's this information at? Then they're like, it's just provided. In the comments of that review, he said, I have my fonts. It's just, I think it's ridiculous. Like, who is, I don't even know who this guy is. It was a good video, I guess. Like, lots of people liked it and shared it. Overall, it was a decent video. Yeah, like, if it was a joke, it definitely was a bad joke. Like, I don't think he was joking though. Like he sounded pretty confident that he knew the game was coming out this year fully. But that information is nowhere unless it's on like an Italian Discord in Japanese or something that, SyncAir has posted on. I guess. I don't know. Like, where is this at? And I don't know. It was ridiculous. I should have clipped it. I need to go back and click it. I prefer some black humor. So yeah, give some dark humor or something. I don't know, but I don't know. I wish I could find. Wish I could find that clip. It's like 5 to 10 minutes in. Anyway, I'll try to find that next time. Running out of time. I don't want to be too long on here. So there is another Warsaw fork for you guys that like War Fork or Warsaw. There is another one that just come up on the horizon, and I finally knew it existed. Apparently, it's been around for a while. I've not seen this before. I've seen it mentioned. Let's see. It's called Cocaine Diesel. All right, I'm just gonna show a clip of this real quick. It looks like Warfork. Like you can see the cell shaded esque. It has a terrible name, but it actually looks cool.
3, 2, 1. Defend the objectives.
Everything is kind of.
Wow, you're terrible.
Everything's kind of dark, but it's kind of cartoony too. It kind of looks like a.
Wow, you're terrible.
Enemy team wins the round.
But anyway, that's Cocaine Diesel.
3,
it's
2, 1. Defend
I guess
the
I could have
objectives.
full screened this.
Bomb planted.
Cocaine Diesel. This is just a highlight I saw on one of the subreddits. Pretty cool. It has like a handgun, a knife.
Wow, you're terrible.
Enemy team
It
wins
definitely
the
has
round.
the Warsaw movement.
3,
Jumping
2,
off
1.
side of the walls and stuff. But that was the Cocaine Diesel. it looks okay. They could have had a better name if they wanted to be took a little bit more serious, in my opinion. What's the topic today? Zoot attacking the Quake Pro League was the topic of the day. Motherload. If you guys haven't listened to In the Keep, you should do that. The Motherload likes talking about Fortnite. It's a Fortnite podcast. He talks about dropping and he talks about his favorite bear skins and furry skins that he can unlock with his V-Bucks on Fortnite. And then that's the whole thing he talks about all the time on on In the Key. Guys, I'm just kidding. It's actually fantastic. He interviews all kinds of old school retro FPS and everybody in the industry. It's really great. Doom 2 mods, and it's awesome. Anyway, on to the... I have another topic here. Well, these guys would do everything possible to improve their game in-game visibility. Yeah, it's got a weird aesthetic, that's for sure. It's not too bad. Let's see. All right, I gotta capture my main screen again. So, anyway, here's the Quake Challengers. Quake Challengers bracket today. As you see, Sib and Twitch _ get buys into, looks like the Elite Final Four. No, that's the Elite 8. There'll be a Final Four, then there'll be a championship today. I think that's today. So the Challengers League in USA will be going on today sometime. I think it starts anytime. The EU starts. I don't have the EU thing handy, but should be some good matches. Will Sib, like, my opinion is, if Sib doesn't win this, will he quit Quake Champions? He seems really frustrated with Quake Champions, honestly. Yeah, Zombie. That's going to be a good one. Zombie and Sib. I'm going to say that. Aaron's good. It's got some good matches today. Yeah, it's going to be... Exist. Yeah, he's good too. Holden. I mean, all these guys I've seen around playing. So, that goes on today. And the last topic is... I actually got shared this the other day. Is a original Quake client. Still a bit stressed out, man. I can just tell. Like, he was not having fun playing Rafa last night. I was trying to watch him. He was just frustrated. They really did. State of Quake got all these guys noticed, and they've been hardcore playing. But anyway, on to the last topic of the day. FTE. I didn't even know this existed until yesterday. Nationwide Moose over in the... He runs one of the Quake, original Quake Discords and events and stuff. But he introduced me to this last night. The FTEQW. And it helps you kind of get everything installed and prepped, and it's great. It's fantastic. Definitely the easiest way to play Quake Online. The original Quake Online. Good stuff. I think it says Quake 2, but I don't know if anybody uses it for Quake 2. Like, the screenshots don't even show Quake 2. Like, it's all original Quake. But it's great. So it downloads like different packs and US Quake Community. I knew it was one of them. I don't want to get them confused. USQC, yeah. But today there is a 2v2 event going on. I wish I could share. Let's see. Quake Live. I'm just going to send a link out on here. Let's see, USQC. One of them. I am in so many Discords. It's kind of ridiculous. All right. Oh, I can't invite people. Look at that. That's pitiful. That's pitiful, Nationwide Moose. Oh, he doesn't even have me listed as a. He doesn't even have allied communities. I see how it is, Nationwide Moose. I see it how it is. Now, calling you out. Yeah, right here, he left one. So, if you want to join this today, right here's a Discord link. Suggest hitting that up. I'll try to put that in the description too. But yeah, if you guys want to play some Quake, original Quake today, I think it starts around 8 p.m. Eastern time. Was it 6 Central? I can't remember. Time zones are the worst. Are they not? But there too. There's USQC in the description now. Before ours is outdated. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to give you some crap. Sunday tomorrow. Oh, it's tomorrow. I thought it was today. Oh, that works even better if it's tomorrow. I want Clan Arena Community Bitfold. I've been calling your name weird. I'm sorry about that. Bitfold. I want Clan Arena Community Workshop for maps and game modes for Quake Champs as well as hamburger because I'm hungry. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Quake Champions deserves better, and I don't know if it's ever going to come. But we're going to get a full release this year, supposedly. I don't know where that information is at, but it's not anywhere for us lowly Quake fans. We can't handle that information. It's too. It would just ruin the world if we was given that when there's a full release of Quake Champions. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't want to go too much longer. Check out quakefans.net. Join up in Discord. Then go over and hit the In the Keep Discord, and you can join me and Motherload and everybody else over there. If you want to, but we'll see you guys next time. I hope every Saturday 8 a.m. It's been fun. Be sure to I might stream if I stream Quake Champions, it's going to be on Twitch, but anything else will be on YouTube. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/QuakeFans. And if any like mods and Quake 3, original Quake Warfork will be only on YouTube. Because the Twitch communities over there for any old school or other arena FPS is non-existent. Let's just be honest. So if you like Quake Champions and you want to see me duel and get pissed off at Athena's, go over there, hang out. We'll see you guys next time. Later.